Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas to you all. This is, I'd say, This is now a couple days after Christmas, but hopefully you all had a lovely, a Merry Christmas. Simple as that. But we're back into the roll of things now for the Argyle Way. Argyle played on Boxing Day. And the result finished 1-0 to Argyle, and it couldn't have become a better result, as obviously now we're on 50 points halfway through the season, 23 games in, 50 points. And the league is now getting more tasty. The league is now getting more tasty. And as well, got the new Argyle kit as well. So that's another thing I'm going to say about saying in today's episode. But the main important thing from this is that we've beaten Cheltenham on Boxing Day away again. So it's not the first time that we've beaten them on Boxing Day, 1-0. And we'll talk to, and Liam's the only one here with me again. So good to have you on. But
yeah.
As well, we'll say mainly, that's what we're mainly talking about. Cheltenham versus Argyle, and then obviously Liam's got Derby on in the background, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
because Derby versus Bolton, and we would rather want them to draw. I'd say. I know in the predictions, Liam he wants points, but in the league stand of things, I'd rather want them to draw because it'll be good for us, and it'll be better for us to get the playoffs. Sure.
Bolton and Derby are nowhere near us anyway, so
yeah, it will definitely secure us playoffs, I think.
Yeah.
But
sure.
Let's get straight into it today. But 1-0 win for Argyle against Cheltenham. I'd say this game, from what I saw, we had to grind very, very hard for this game. Cheltenham are a hard team to play against. We can't say that they're an easy team. The way they played at home, it looked like that they had decent chances. They had a higher XG than us. They had more shots than us. I know we had more possession, but from what the stats that I saw, it looked like that Cheltenham could have at least had they could have had at least a goal or two, maybe. But the chances that we had, I feel like that maybe we could have scored a decent amount. But with the Whittaker goal, that goal was absolutely was a fantastic goal.
He scores.
And it shows why we shouldn't get rid of him.
He scores.
We shouldn't get rid of him.
He scores when I don't back him. Yeah, funny that.
Oh yeah, of course. But for you though, Liam, in this game, what did you mainly feel when the full-time whistle went? Like, how do you feel Argyle played?
I think second half we played really well. I think first half it was a bit even. I think 0-0 was just about right. But second half we played much better than Cheltenham. It was just relief at the final whistle. Really, I just think a 1-0 win, take it any day of the week, really, and yeah.
And as well, that's unusual for us, an away win. We haven't had an away win since MK Dons 4-1.
No, we haven't. No, that's true.
So unusual to get an away win, but secondly, good points in the bag. And our next game is in a couple of days' time, which is Wycombe, which I cannot wait for. I cannot wait for that game at all.
Jack back Dion Charles, by the way.
Yes.
He's gone off.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah.
I backed Collins, and I backed Collins.
Yeah, I thought Mendes-Lang.
Yeah, Mendes-Lang. It's 0-0 anyway, so
how can Magolja score a hat-trick and get not play? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know at all. But from this game, very, very good result. We're on to 50 points in the league. 23 games in. You wouldn't imagine this though, Liam. 23 games in, and we're on 50 points.
We have to keep it going though, really, because we still have to face big teams.
Yeah, we've got Bolton away, Sheffield Wednesday away, Barnsley away, Peterborough away, and Ipswich away. We've got all them 5 teams away.
Oh, shoot then. Well, don't carry on.
Yeah, but we've got all those 5 teams away: Peterborough United, Sheffield Wednesday, Ipswich Town, forgot them now, Bolton, and Barnsley.
Yeah, I
All
think
5 of those teams away now.
we have a good record at Bolton, so I don't see why we can't beat Bolton.
Yeah.
Attendance 25,428.
They have they've been in the Prem, so I don't know what else we could say about that.
Yeah.
So can't say anything else about that. But sorry about that. What else was I gonna say? I've lost my train of thought now. COVID's made me lose my thought.
The away games.
The away games, thank you. But yeah, away games this season. Like we've got Port Vale to play away. That I'm not gonna like that one at all. After we lost to them at home.
Get us promoted before Port Vale. I'll happily take it. What are you doing on Collins? Collins, not no, Collins is still on the pitch. Sorry.
But yeah, that'll be a game that I would not enjoy. Obviously, as we lost to them at home, that would be very, very bad. And if we're looking at, and I was just looking at the stats earlier, last season, after 23 games at home, we won 14, and we've only played 11 home games this season. We've won 10.
Yeah, standard, mate.
Like, if we beat Wycombe and MK Dons, we're only 2 away from matching last season. Yeah. Like, this is how, and now this is how much better we have improved from last season under Schumacher, 100%. Yeah.
And then we should make if we do beat Wycombe and MK Dons, we should make it 3 because we've got Cheltenham after that.
Oh yeah, we got Cheltenham at home.
Yeah.
I know. Wait. I need to have a check quick. Dun. I'm just having a check the fixtures. No, we got Bolton.
Bolton's next 6 fixtures: Lincoln away, Barnsley away, Argyle home, Portsmouth home in the EFL Trophy, Portsmouth home, and then Derby away. Have fun, Derby. Oh dear.
Yeah, so we've got
Bolton, sorry.
Obviously Wycombe, MK Dons, and then we've got Bolton, Ipswich. I want to go to that Ipswich. I might plan on going to that game.
I already am going.
Yeah. Have you is there tickets on sale now?
Tickets for season ticket holders, yeah. You're not a season ticket holder.
Yeah, I might go and buy a ticket soon.
January sale was the 3rd of January, so you got a long wait.
Yeah.
And it might get sold out by then. Well, probably not, but yeah.
Yeah, I hope I can try and get one. If I can, then I'll be fucking fuming. But anyway, back to this review. For
who would you go with?
Who would I go? I was thinking of going with you.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're going by train now. If you
that's train. Fine. I'll happily go by train.
Yeah, sound. Jack's going. Well, I hope he is.
Yeah, we hope he is, but he's a fraud as it is anyways. So he's a fraud. So I remember that.
Still is. Anyway.
And he still is. Yeah. But getting back to the Cheltenham game, this game was a very important. It was a very important game before the kickoff. We needed to win this game, as it would still keep us in the front line for promotion, and we didn't. And obviously, Argyle did not disappoint. Simple as that. They did not disappoint. So, but the next game against Wycombe, I hope we beat Wycombe, because the last time we played against Wycombe at home, fucking Akinfenwa. Yeah, that's all you need to say, Akinfenwa. So that's all you could say about that. But from that game, anyways, though, Liam, we'll go to the player ratings, anyways. But first of all, before we go to the player ratings, was there one player that properly stood out that game?
Whittaker, I'd say. I think Whittaker played right. This is what I mean. Jack said Whittaker had a bit of a poor game. I think he was our best player in the game, really. I think he controlled the game. He won us the game, and that's it, really. I think he was our best player, and then next best player for probably Cooper.
Cooper pulled off. Yeah, I saw that Cooper pulled off some decent saves.
Because in the last minute when Cooper he saved it, catched it in his hands, but he was going the other way. He
He
went
was,
like that.
yeah,
I'm
he
like,
was about to go the other way, but then instantly jumped back up.
and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah,
And
literally.
when he did that, I'm thinking, don't go the other way,
Yeah,
because it looked like it
but
was.
that's what you call quick reaction. Quick reactions.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And sorry for everyone in this episode. I've got COVID right now, so if I do cough, then very sorry.
Positive, maybe, or maybe not.
I well, I had COVID for like 5 days without even noticing. But
Oh, right.
well, since my mum tested positive, I was like, yeah, I think I've got it as well then.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, even better. But I should be fine for the Wycombe game, so that's good. I should be fine by then.
Should be.
Yeah, I should be, of course. But we'll move swiftly over to player ratings. So obviously, as we do every single time on reviews, out of 10, we rate our players from 1 being dreadful, pants, all in one, and then 10 is just out of this world. Simple as that. I think that's how easy it can be. But we'll start off with Cooper first. As obviously I think you said that he was one of the players that stood out most for you this game. On
Yeah.
football, we got given 8.4.
Yeah, I'll go 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 8, 100%.
Saved us that game.
Yeah.
Like we said millions of times, if we haven't had Cooper this season, we'd be fighting around the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
We'd be fighting around the playoffs. Easy. And that's all you could say about that. That's all you could say about Cooper. And he's only 23, which is absolutely nuts. And Dan Scar
8.
got given 7.7.
Yeah, I'll go 8, to be honest with you.
And it shows how important Dan Scar is as well. One of our best centre backs right now. That's all you could say. He's our best centre back. No one else can say anything. No one else can say anything else about him. Seriously. No. That's how important he is. He's a leader at the back, and he's an absolute he's a true centre back, and he's the type of centre back that we haven't had in a long time. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
He
definitely.
can just perform week in, week out, and help us in so many important games, which is fantastic. Then Gillespie,
I'll go 7.5 for him.
yeah, that's basically what he got given. Yeah. Bears, and also for Gillespie as well, we've got to give him some credit because he's been pulling off some good, very good performances as well, which is very unlikely. Because we didn't think he would come near the team. We didn't think he would come back near the team, but because we thought Galloway would be pushing him. I know Galloway's injured right now. And then Wilson. How Wilson's been pushed to the bench is crazy.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Then Longwick.
7.
Got given 6.6, yeah, fairs. And got given a yellow card.
He's holding him. Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
But for Longwick, he's an on and off player right now. I know he's on loan and he's only 20 years old. He's still got loads of time ahead of him. He's an on and off player at the back, and sometimes he can switch off, sometimes he can switch on. There's always a game where he can pull off amazing passing, he can defend so well, and then there's one game where he just turns into Bilbo Baggins at the back. It's just
Will Ameson's got a yellow card. How about you, Matt?
Will Ameson. He used to play for us, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so. I remember that name. Oh God. But yeah, I think 7 sounds very reasonable for Longwick. Joe Edwards.
7.5, I'd say.
Yep, 7.7 on here.
Yeah.
Joe Edwards is Joe Edwards, really. He's our captain. And has been our captain for, I think, 2 years, maybe longer now, I think. He's been so vital in our team for so long. And and he's proved that. He's proved that this season, and last season as well. He proved that. But right now, he's stepping up his game so much, stepping up his game a lot.
He is,
and if we do win promotion this season, we'll look back on this, on how important he has been for us for like 2-3 years. He's been brilliant for us. Then another player I'll also touch on as well is Butcher.
Yeah.
What would you give him then?
I'd go 7.
6.6, yeah. Yeah, there's. Matt Butcher, what would you really say? I don't think from what you could tell from the rating wise, 61 minutes played, accurate passes 22 out of 28, and passes in the final third 33 touches of the ball. You could tell that he didn't have as much touches as Randall did.
No.
But you could tell that Butcher was one of those. He was just mainly just a little bit of a more of a sit back player, if you can get what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But for Butcher, he's a player that's replaced. I'd say that's he's I thought he's been a good replacement for Kamara. Kamara's injured now for Ipswich, so
good. Anyway.
Good. That's all you could say. But very happy for him, because obviously came from Accrington Stanley, moved to the bigger club in Devon. That's all you could say. But coming to a club like Argyle, you have to step up your game so much, and he has shown that this season, and I'm very happy for him. Definitely. The one player that's definitely improved over this season is Randall.
Yeah, he's been very good.
Got given 7.
Kept it in. Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Yeah, as well, Randall, brilliant player. Simple as that. Only 22, got still loads of time, and in that game, I thought he done what a midfielder would, or you would expect Randall to do. Simple as that. He's been doing it for God knows how many weeks now. Simple as that. And then Ballymumba got given 7.5.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a fair rating.
I really hope he does not go back. He should stay. I'll be very surprised if he does get recalled.
Yeah, same. No one should earn cash anyway.
Yeah, Dean Smith just got sacked as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Dean Smith, suck it. You're not having him back. You're not having Ballymumba back. You can jog on. But I really hope he does stay, though, because this season he has been so vital for us. It's unreal. And Whittaker, I'd say Whittaker's up there for man of the match with Cooper, if I'm truly honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Got given 7.7. I think that's a little low.
I'd go 8, to be fair.
Yeah. I was thinking 8, yeah. He got the goal, very good goal. And I thought he played very, very solid in that attacking midfield spot right next to Danny Mayer. Played very well.
No.
Deserves so much credit. And now he's our top goal scorer now. He's our top goal scorer, Liam.
Whittaker?
Yeah, with 8.
Yeah. Good to see.
Deserves it as well. Fair play. And Danny Mayer.
7.
Yeah, he got given a 7. Fairs. Got a spot on there.
Yeah.
Since slowly coming back from injury, I thought in that game, I thought he played pretty well. Slowly coming back from injury, slowly starting to get more game time. And I feel like he's playing so well with Ballymumba. I can see that link up so well.
Bolton game finished 0-0.
0-0. Sweet. Good point. That's good for us. That's very, very good for us. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Very happy with that.
What a stupid sponsor. Service my car.
Service my car. That's quality. That's a quality sponsor. But for Danny Mayer, what else can you say? Slowly coming back from injury. A little from I think it's like a couple of weeks ago now, and now he's been playing very, very well since he's come back. And right next to on Ballymumber's side as well, I could see a very, very good partnership building there. They play so well together.
Definitely.
And yeah, 7 is fair enough. Niall Ennis.
He didn't really do much, to be honest with you. 6.5.
Got given 5.9.
Wow, fair enough.
Yeah, there was one chance where I thought he would have put away, but apart from that, I don't think he done anything else.
We're favourites to beat Wycombe, by the way, just to put it out there.
What did you say?
I said we're favourites to beat Wycombe.
Oh, of course we are. Of course we're favourites. Of course we're favourites.
And just to put into just to put it out there as well, MK Dons are 4-1 to beat us. Oh dear.
Freaking hell. That's mad. And next player is Jordan Houghton.
6.5, I'd say.
He came on, done his bit. That's all you could say. Came on.
Oh,
and came on from I think it was Matt Butcher, I think, if I'm sure, in the 61st minute. And he done his bit, simple as that. And shored up that midfield.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ryan Hardy came on. Did you see anything better from Hardy than Ennis? I saw one of the chances though.
Go on.
Was he turned his man and then took a shot and then deflected over the bar.
Yeah, I've seen that. But apart from that, he didn't really do much. 6.5.
Yeah, 6.3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you could say about Hardy. Then Cosgrove as well also came on around the same time.
I'll go 6.5 as well.
Yeah, he got given 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, done his. He came on as a striker to try and save the game, but he didn't score. At least Whittaker scored though. So, and then the 17-year-old Caleb Roberts came on.
6.
Yeah, I thought some people were saying he looked pretty decent in that game. So only 17, and he's performing like that.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very good. And I like the look of our youth players right now. Our youth players are performing. That's what I like to see. I'm very excited for all of our youth players that's coming through right now. Roberts, Isaka, Jenkins, Davies. There may be I think there might be one more. Halls. Obviously, yeah, Halls is one. We've got some good, very good youth players that's coming through right now, which is very exciting.
Absolutely.
I just hope that something can actually break through. That's the thing. And then the last player that came on was Wilson. Just give him a 6. Simple as that. And then what would you give the gaffer?
I'll go 8 to be fair. I think he did very well with his subs and all that. Got us a win.
Yeah, he got us a win, got us a 3 points, got his sub spot on. And he believed in some of the players that he kept on the pitch, like Whittaker, for instance. He had a very good game. And he kept Mayer on for a little bit long. He kept Mayer on and Ballymumber on until the 87th. They both had very good games.
Yeah.
So you got everything spot on. Simple as that. You got everything spot on. And that is absolutely fair play to the man. So fair play to the lads and fair play to the manager. We've got the win against Cheltenham again. That's all we could say. Sorry to Matt as well, but if you didn't watch the preview, we had Matt MS on, and I could say like a little bit middle for me, but
Yeah,
fair play though, because I thought Cheltenham played pretty well.
yeah, they did. Yeah,
And thought they didn't get the result that they would have wanted, but for us, we've walked away with a win from Cheltenham, which is very, very good.
no, no,
And
no more
also
so.
for all of the people that's watching this episode, go and watch this video by the main
Jack.
man from this channel, Jack Edwards, also known as Cornish Janner, or I called him the Nornish Janner. But go and watch his video anyways. Very good watch. Nearly hit 1,000 views. It's worth a watch.
It's
Definitely
already hit
worth a
1,000
watch.
views. It's just at 1,000 views.
Oh, it's just hit 1,000 views now.
Yeah,
Nice.
1,019.
Brilliant. Go and
Is that
watch his video because it's absolutely fantastic. Simple as that. It's worth a watch. But the next part of the episode now is the predictions. So we'll do that now. Let's switch. There we go. But if you all only want to watch the part of the Argyle review of where we do the ratings and get our thoughts on the game, don't want to watch the predictions, you can stop here now. Don't worry, it's fine. But we like to go through the predictions, so let's get into it. Anyways, I'll be honest, I'm also surprised that Barnsley drew this game because I thought they would have won it. I thought they would have won this game.
Yeah, same. So did I.
But I did predict Norwood to score though, so that's a better dub.
You fraud.
Well, because you freaking picked the other freaking Barnsley forward up front. Cole.
Yeah.
He could have scored, but he absolutely bottled it. All right, so I'll write all of these down. Yeah. All right, Jack. Okay, and you'll have to tell me. Actually, I think I should have these. I think I have your. Yeah, I have your predictions. There we go. Yeah, I have yours. So you put 2-0. So no point. So no points for you there.
So did Jack. He put 2-0.
So I'm the only one who got a point from that. Nice.
Yeah.
Fairs to me. But for Barnsley, from our perspective, I'd say that's points dropped.
Yeah.
I'd say that's points dropped. They shouldn't be dropping points against. And if they can't beat Accrington Stanley and we beat them 3, I know it's at home, but we beat them 3-0. Jesus Christ. We beat them 4-0 there last season. And by the way, Liam Kitchen gave away that penalty with a handball. Come on, Kitchen. You can't be doing that, man. Cannot be doing this. But for Accrington Stanley, to be honest, Liam, I still don't even see them fucking pushing higher than 14th, 15th at this rate with the way they're playing. I could see them being pushed into a relegation fight. If I'm truly honest, I could see them being pushed into a relegation fight.
Definitely.
Because they are not playing well.
Nope.
But fair play for them to get the draw against Barnsley, because Barnsley right now are in brilliant form. They're in brilliant form. So, got to give them absolute respect. And I'm going to check Jack. Yeah. He put Cavan to score. So yeah, no points for nobody else. But this is the one I also got a point on. I think I also got a point on this.
So did I.
Yeah. Oh, so did you. Nice. So I put 1-0 Burton. Jack put 1-1, so we got no points again. And then what did you put, Liam? Oh, wait, I've got it. You put 2-1 Lincoln, but you got Adebayo to score theirs.
Yeah.
There is always going to be one, and I might add another rule where you have to I might add another rule soon to this for like the goal scorers. So keep an eye on that.
Ooh.
I'll put it in the chat in a bit, so it can at least give it so at least it can be fair for everyone. So I'll put that in the chat in a minute. All right. But for Burton, I did not expect them to pull off a result like this. I really didn't, because I know they have been playing pretty well, but to get a result like this against Lincoln, goodness me, it's just it's completely surprised me. I think it might, has it surprised you at all, Liam?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Because obviously Burton right now are 23rd. They're probably one of our favourites to go down. But the way they played against Lincoln, if they keep on playing like that, they could easily push themselves out. But it just depends if it can play like that day in, week out. That's just a simple fact. That's just a simple fact. But
Yeah.
if they do get these results, honestly, fair play, and they could push themselves out. But for Lincoln, not the best result that you would want, as you're sitting in 14th. You was in the top half. I'd say like a week or two ago, and now you're 14th. You're pushing yourselves down the pecking order.
Yep.
And it's not great. It's not great for you lads in red. And then Cambridge decides to just absolutely sit us all down. And yeah, he just decides to sit us all down and just says, hello, we're here to stay. So yeah. They end up getting a win against Shrewsbury, which I did not expect. Jesus fucking Christ. I cannot believe it. Unbelievable. But what did Jack put for this game? He put 1-0 Cambridge. I cannot believe that. Of course he gets a point for that, but he didn't get a point for the goal scorer. And you put who did you put, Liam? You put Bayless. Yeah, no point for you. And then no point for me. So yeah, well, that's great. But what did you expect this result, Liam, from Cambridge?
Nope.
Because obviously, right now you thought that Shrewsbury would you thought Shrewsbury would get a 2-0 win and a clean sheet, but they've completely sat you down.
Yeah.
And honestly, fair play. If I'm truly honest, it shows that they are ready to fight this season, and that's their first 2 goals at home in ages. I think, I swear, which is ridiculous. Okay, but for Shrewsbury, where are they at? 12th. I'll tell you what, if they want to actually want to pull off if they want to get near the top, want to stay in the top half, or even surprisingly push for the playoffs, then I'm sorry, but losing to Cambridge is not really going to get you anywhere. It's not the best result that you would want in this league right now, where the way they're playing, no thanks. And then, of course, you get a bloody point, though, don't you? You put bloody Clark Harris to score. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable. And then what did Jack put? Oh, he put Dobson to score. He put Charlton win. To be honest, they had enough chances to win that game. If I'm truly honest, they had enough chances. Actually, maybe, but Peterborough had loads more. But I've got to be honest, Lieber 19 and scoring fares. But I'd say good result though for Charlton against the Peterborough would you say actually? Would you say? I don't think so actually. Would you say that, Liam?
Yeah, it's not a bad result. Yeah,
it's not a bad result, but it could have been a little bit better. Because against a Peterborough side that's been way out of form recently, way out of form. They've won 10, drawn 2, and lost 10, which is absolutely horrific for Peterborough this season. I don't think they'll get playoffs, Liam.
Fair enough.
I don't think they could. If they keep on getting bad performances like this, I don't think they're going to get playoffs at all. Because it's not good enough. It's not good enough at all. And it's not going to get them anywhere near the playoffs that they want this season. Because were they in the championship last season?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they were. Unbelievable, and it's atrocious. Really, we're obviously going to move to this one last. So both frauds, Liam. Both fraudulent teams.
Jack got it spot on.
Yeah, I know. Unbelievable. But at least I predicted a draw, though.
So did I.
Yeah. Fair play to Jack. You got this absolutely spot on. And Portsmouth had scored as well, but it got ruled out because of a free kick, which is very, very savage. But for both teams, it's just a misery compiler, really. It's just a misery right now. I know you got 3 games in hand, Portsmouth fans, but you are 20 points behind us. 20 points. That is ridiculous. Even if you win 3 or 2 of those games, you're 14 or 11 points behind us still. That's I don't think they're gonna. Where do you think now, Liam? We're gonna obviously now look at the table in a minute, but where do you think Portsmouth will finish this season?
8th.
8th.
Mm-hmm.
Fairs. Because where did you have them earlier this in the start of the season?
I think in the playoffs.
Which is crazy, really. Because earlier this season they were like, "Oh, they were at this point they were unbeaten. We're gonna go far. We're gonna go near the automatics." You're 11th, pipe down. You're 11th, pipe down, man. but for the scummy knobheads themselves, they're back. They're back to reality. If they're back to reality, 13th.
Yep.
And I don't even think they've won a game in a while as well, either. Which is even better for us. Ha 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 ha.
Yep.
And thank you to all the other teams that's making that a reality, which is absolutely fantastic. We're all the way up there enjoying ourselves, and Exeter's down there fucking shitting bricks. Oh, that's fantastic. You couldn't ask for anything better, really. That's just lovely. That's just good as it can be. But next game, I was literally 1 away from getting this spot on.
I got it spot on. Where?
Oh, of course you did as well. Bugger.
What did you put?
I put 1-1.
Oh, rip.
And then Jack put. I put 2-1 as well.
Yeah, he would. Copied me.
Well, no points for me. I lived up the heights, but yeah, I've gone straight back down to earth. But to be honest, Sean Rooney getting sent off as well, getting a second yellow, did not help things at all.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the stats, I know they had more possession than Sheffield Wednesday, but they had more shots, but they had the better XG, Fleetwood, and it shows that they have enough to surprise teams. They have enough to surprise. They have enough in their team to surprise anybody, if I'm truly honest. Which I'm not going to lie to you. And if there's one player that could go anywhere, is this guy. He's been playing really, really good this season. He's been really, really good this season, Sean Rooney. But getting that second yellow card did not help things at all. But for Sheffield Wednesday, it just shows really why they're third. It shows why they are fighting for the automatics this season. And with the team that they've got, like Smith, Byers, Bannon, Byers has just come back as well. Johnson, Backinson, Palmer, McGuinness, James, Gregory, and then on the bench, Windass, Patterson, Dele Bashiru. They've got so many players, it's unreal. They've got a decent squad depth. Their squad depth is decent. But will it last this season? Will they need to go and get more players in January? Probably yes. That's the important thing there. That's the important thing that I can touch on. But then next game, surprise, surprise, Ipswich 3-0. Expected, as always. It's expected, though. It's expected. What else you can say? But obviously, I got 2 points, which I'm happy about. I got 2 points there. And did you get... And what did Jack put for this game? He put 2-1. Oh, so we got 1 point. And what did you put, Liam? I'll have a look. You put 2-0 and Chaplin to score, so that's 2 points for you.
Yep.
Dubs. Fair play. But Ipswich also shows why they're second. They're one of these teams right now that just cannot stop winning. I know they lost against Wycombe the other week, but it just shows why they are where they are. They've got the depth. They've got really, really good players. And in January, they could go and easily buy anybody else, which could blow us out the water for sure. Could definitely blow us out the water, definitely. And it can easily compete with some of the teams that, and with the money that they have, they could easily compete with some of the teams in the Championship. And that's a true fact. That is a true fact. Simple as that. And fair play to Oxford, though. They did give it their all, but I just don't think Oxford are good enough to play against a team like that. Let's just be realistic at this point.
Yeah.
That team is looking very scary again now with Harness back in that team. 100%. When we go to Ipswich, that'll be a very, very good game. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Simple as that. It's annoyed me that they won, but it's expected. And this result, what did I put? I did actually put MK Dons to win this, though. So that's a dub.
Jack got it spot on.
Well, Jack got it spot on.
Yeah.
No, he put 1-1.
Did he?
Yeah, he put 1-1.
Not that I remember. I think he put 1-0.
No, he put in. He messaged me saying 1-1.
Oh, buzzing. Happy days.
Yeah, you're happy about that. But I put MK Dons to win, so that's a point for me.
Because I thought he said in the Argyle Way video, he said, "Oh, I'm going to go 1-0 MK Dons."
Well, he messaged me saying 1-1, and I said to score. So
what a tit!
I know. So there you go. But for that, anyways, MK Dons, I'm not surprised as obviously new manager bounce. Look at the XG there. 68% possession now. But would you say it's expected, Liam, with the new manager bounce?
Yeah, they're still not going to beat us, so let's move on.
Yeah, I don't think they'll beat us as well. I feel like we'll definitely have enough to. I feel like we'll definitely beat MK Dons for sure. I think we'll beat them.
I'm getting the Argyle Way video up now and just going to prove a point.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just going to get it up because I can tell you for a fact Jack put 1-0, but if he's put 1-1, tough tits.
Yeah, but he's messaging me saying 1-1, so that's it's in black and white. It's in black and white, so that's all I could say. But you might as well just ignore it, Liam, because he'll message me now saying, "Oh, I said 1-1, but you said in the messages 1-1. It's in black and white." So yeah, but for MK Dons, good result. It gets them closer. And I'll bring the fold table up here. Gets them closer to Accrington Stanley. Look at that. Look how tight it is. 19, 20, 21, 22. Look at that, Liam.
Yeah.
Points 19 for Burton, 20 for Forest Green, 21 for Milton Keynes Dons, and 22 for Accrington Stanley. That is so tight.
Should we just
That is
kiss
very,
goodbye?
very tight.
Should we kiss goodbye to Morecambe?
Yeah, we might as well just kiss goodbye to Morecambe now. That does sound like a good idea, to be fair. But for Forest Green, obviously Forest Green fans would be annoyed that they lost. I could tell from the XG that they did have decent chances, but MK Dons put one of their chances away and held on. Simple as that. I don't know what else you could say about that. And then the next game, Port Vale, 1-0.
Oh, is that 2-0?
Yeah, and Jack put 1-0 as well. And now I need you. Where are you now that I need you? All right, but good result for Port Vale. It keeps them hunting. And they're now up to 9th with 22 games played. And obviously we've got to respect Port Vale anyways, Liam. They beat us. But right now they're playing really, really good football. And it's getting them higher up the table than we expected them to be. Simple as that. I don't know what else I could say. I don't know what else really. They beat us and they've sat quite a lot of people down. 100%. They've sat a lot of people down. But for Morecambe, they're just gonna get relegated, aren't they? Though, Liam, they're gonna get relegated.
Yeah, they are.
That's just honesty, really. That's honesty. Honesty talking from me. Honestly talking. But next game, 2-1 Wycombe, and they're back in the playoffs.
And I got it right.
Yeah. Fair play to you. And who did you put to score? Oh no, you said 3. Oh, did you put? Wait there.
No, I sent you it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you said 2-1. Sorry. Yeah, I was about to say like you said 3-1, but then you typed me another message saying 2-1. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Ignore me. But yeah, you got that one right. Fair play.
You was up early on Christmas Day.
I know. Because I couldn't get to sleep because I slept way too much because I was ill. I couldn't do anything. But and then what did Jack put for this game? What did Jack put? Who did Jack put? Who did he? He put 4-2 and Collins to score. Haha. There we go. So there you go. Good result for Wycombe. And obviously, if you look in the league table, oh no, they're not in the playoffs, but they are 7th.
Yeah.
We're 15 points clear of Wycombe as well.
Yeah, we'll make it 18.
Yeah, we'll make it 8. Hopefully, we make it 18 in 2 days, which will be a massive dub.
This will get clipped now.
Oh, no, it won't get clipped because I'll remove this video. I'll remove this part of this section of this video, and then they won't be able to clip it.
No.
So that'll be a good idea. But then for Bristol Rovers, still in 10th though, they can't be annoyed with the season that they're having because they're playing really well. And look what it's got them. It's got them 10th. It's honestly fair play. That's honestly fair play.
Also, I've got a question. Does that fit? Does that fit for the thumbnail? I just sent you it.
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
You need it. You need it in a landscape photo.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Be different.
Yeah. that's more horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay, but for Bristol Rovers, I wouldn't be too sad. I wouldn't be too sad about that result. Wycombe have been playing so well. So, and then this just finished 0-0. I don't think anybody got this right. Anyways, I'm truly honest.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. What did Jack put for this? Yeah, he put 2-1 Bolton. Yeah, no one got this right. And for both Bolton and Derby, does it really help them both? I don't know. I don't know if I'm not sure. But for Bolton, anyways, it's just basically just like it's just saying that they're both pushing for the playoffs. Really, they're both pushing for the playoffs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you could honestly say about that. They're both pushing for the playoffs. And then for Derby as well, yeah, and like I said, pushing for the playoffs as well with Wycombe, Derby, and Bolton near on 35 and 36 points. Very, very interesting. And I could see this being a very, very tight playoff race. Definitely. And if anybody disagrees, then you do not know football. And then the final game, obviously, is Argyle 1-0 against Cheltenham. And I got a point for that, so I can't moan.
That's one of the thumbnails. Whether you can crop the other people out and just put Siri in it. Don't we?
No, that'll be a little too hard. Why are you messenger videoing me?
I didn't mean to.
And who did Jack put to score? He put Adam Randall to score. And then you put Ennis. So
I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I did that. Take the wrong button.
But 1 point for Jack, 1 point to Liam, and then 1 point to me. But I will be adding a new rule where every 2 weeks you have to change one of the goal scorers you've had for the 2 weeks straight, or the 2 games straight.
Wow.
To make it fair.
Disgraceful. Anyway.
What do you mean it's disgraceful?
Like
how long have you had Adebayo for?
Not that long. I don't always pick him.
No. Don't even start. And I think you've had Devante Cole for like 3 to 4 games now.
No, probably every game.
Yeah, nearly every game. So now with it, I'm gonna put this new rule in the chat in a minute. So make use of it. But
how many weeks do I back? How many weeks do I back Clark Harris for? I don't know how many weeks.
I don't know. I think this is the first week actually.
All
right. But the league table as it stands, there's still top of the league. That's the beautiful sight that I love to see every single day. But the best thing is we're on 50 points. A beautiful sight. What a sight to see. It's absolutely lovely. And then second place, Ipswich. Third place, Sheffield Wednesday. Fourth place, Barnsley. And then with 36 and 35 points, Bolton, Derby, Wycombe, and Peterborough. No, not Peterborough. Sorry. No, Peterborough's on 32. But they're in 8th anyways, and they're playing dog shite. But look at that. 10 wins, 10 losses. Not good enough if you want to get a push for a playoff spot. But they're pushing further away. Port Vale, they're pushing further closer, 32 points. Very, very good form. Very, very good form for them. And Bristol Rovers in 10th, Portsmouth down to 11th, which I wouldn't have expected. Which I wouldn't have thought. I think like a couple months ago. Shrewsbury in 12th, still looking decent for them. Then bottom half of the table, Scum are in 13th. They're finally back in the bottom half of the table, which is a beautiful sight.
Yep.
Yep. Lincoln 14th, Oxford 15th, and Fleetwood 16th. Charlton 17th. I think they've pushed up a bit now. Cheltenham 18th, and Cambridge up to 19th after that win. Accrington Stanley down to 20th. And I think they will end up pushing themselves into a relegation fight. And then the bottom four, MK Dons, Forest Green, Burton, and Morecambe. And I feel like that's been the bottom four for like a month and a half, I think.
Yeah.
It's been like that for so long. But when we come back, the next video, I want to do a video of the predictions. So not the predictions, but I want to do a mid-season predictions video of where every team will finish this season. I want to try and get a decent amount of people on this. And if you want, Liam, if we can try and sort that out for one day, we'll have to get some people on for this.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you want to try and get some like any fans on and get their predictions on and where teams could finish, that would be absolutely great.
Yeah.
But thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Back at Argyle, keep on winning. We keep on getting the 3 points. Still top of the league. We couldn't ask for anything better. Next game is, and our preview, surprisingly, is tomorrow. So we'll see you for the that's our recording date. But tomorrow will be the review. Well, that's when the review will be uploaded for this video. But tomorrow we'll be recording that, and then it'll be game day. We'll be playing at Wycombe. So we'll see you all. We'll see you all for that.
Then the review on the on the 30th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
And then the New Year's Eve is the preview for
MK Dons. Yeah. And it's all coming thick and fast for all of you viewers. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Yeah. And as always, Argyle was pull off many surprises. Can they pull off a bigger surprise against Wycombe? We'll wait and see. We'll see you in the next one. And as always, we'll catch you next video. Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.